So here's a walk around of the car. Just got it washed. Obviously it's below freezing, so probably not the best idea, but I wanted to get most of the stuff off the car so that way you can see it. Obviously, paint definitely shines pretty good. Over 70% of this thing's pretty much been repainted. Only issue left is the front bumper. Couldn't end up getting anyone to fix it. Best bet probably to be buy another one, or if you want to do it yourself, you can probably get to it. Reason for it being a crack along the bottom of it. Goes from the front of it all the way to the back of it. But I mean, from here, it's not like it's falling apart. It's got some paint issues, small ones there, a few other ones on the driver's side, can't even really find them. Biggest issue being the paint down here on the passenger front. Other than that, the front bumper is still fine. Everything else, fenders, doors, roof, pretty much repainted. The door blades themselves, those are also Ming blue, instead of them trying to repaint them the faded color. Obviously it's got the S4 rims on it with pretty much new snow tires on there. Plenty of tread. Bought the car, had bent MSW rims on it, and I didn't end up paying another $300 to try and get the factory ones from the guy, so just ended up buying these because I couldn't find any that quite were right. So other than the offset, these things fit just fine. Look a little bit doofy sitting that far in, but it's in great shape. The prior owner, first owner, I guess, had the rear tailgate painted. This whole thing should be a gloss black, I believe, but it is Ming blue as well. The exhaust, Magnaflow universal mufflers with Magnaflow resonated 4-inch exhaust tips. Definitely plenty loud. But I guess the benefit is my girlfriend's an audiologist, so when I need hearing aids, I'll get them at a good price. Roof of it, all lights work, antenna, radios, everything's perfect. Only issue, the driver's side mirror, it will wobble the tiniest bit when you're driving, which will distort images and get slightly annoying. But it's still in there. Everything works. Power motor for it works. Rotates perfectly fine. But I'll try and start it up that way you can hear it. Hopefully the light will switch, and that way you can actually see the inside of this thing. Cracks down here, a bit of dirt, almost seems like a tar material. Doesn't have any poke to it or stick out, just coloring on the seat. Usually I can keep it fairly clean, but for right now it doesn't seem too much. Get this thing started. Obviously no pixelation on this screen. It works perfectly fine. Oh, plenty loud though. Shut the door. Everything works as it should. Sunroof, moonroof, all the stages on it. Sure, I'll have a whole bunch of water drip in here on me. But that back, close it. The location, direction, power folding mirrors, all the directions on them. Let's go and close in. We're 159,000 miles at the moment. Drive a fair bit every day, so it goes up pretty quick. cup holders work, all the other functions work, everything on the radio works. Heated seats, heat, those work fine. I have a preference to leave things in Celsius, just easier for me to calculate it that way. Back seats, very, very clean. It's just a coloration from a little charger there for my phone. Got the other charger, both the cigarette lighters are up in there. The only button that has discoloration would be the driver's side plus button, and the minus slightly. Everything else is pretty much perfect. Remote pixelation, I already mentioned that, but I'm going to rev it up a little bit. Hopefully you can hear if I roll the window down. Definitely sounds good. Makes all the right noises when it should. See if I can go into the back here while it's running. Don't mind me. Just try and keep everything really clean. Leave this down, but everything underneath it's fine. Still got the spare tire. Factory stuff in there. Dog net cover. One thing I believe it's missing is this privacy cover on the back, but everything else seems perfect. Clean, nice and clean. Everything under here is fine, no rips, no tears. Heated seats, all the blah 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 works. Manual I keep in here, stuff just in case you gotta clean anything or whatever you gotta deal with, some gloves. Got pretty much all of this factory stuff in the book that should be in the book is in here. What else do I keep? A little actual notepad of all the stuff I do to it. Dates, mileage, things like that. Haven't had it for too long, so the list is pretty short, but I bought it. Definitely had to put a good bit of money into it to make it up to my standards. But other than that, the vehicle's pretty much perfect. Runs and drives amazing. Everything works like it should. I guess if I had one thing to do, other than go back to the appropriate rims, maybe tint the windows a little bit, not limo tint or anything crazy, but probably a twos. Daz has some pretty nice tunes for this. See, all the lights work, bi-xenon lights, torque converter with 2800 RPM stall, advanced automotion, rebuilt transmission, all the factory paperwork, over 25. When I get the actual receipt for the transmission, it'll be over $27,000 worth of receipts and maintenance items. But it's a beautiful car. Being 23 and being in college is not just a great idea for me to carry 2 credit cards pretty much maxed out while I'm going to school. So if I can sell it, that'd be swell. Otherwise, I'll keep it. Love driving it. Definitely like the understated look. Station wagon making that kind of noise definitely sounds nice. But if there's anything anyone wants to see, let me know. I'd love to show them. There's no leaks underneath. Obviously, no boots that are ripped, CV boots. Everything's been taken care of. This car is meticulously maintained, and there's no expenses that are spared. But yeah, that's about it. All the discoloration you're seeing, that's purely from the water drying off. It's a beautiful car. Hope you guys like it. Thanks. Bye.